Hello, welcome back to Nerdy Void Nation. We're watching episode 5 of Frieren Beyond Journey End, season 2. Last episode, we saw Fan and Stag go on a date. I wouldn't say the date was successful because it was very awkward for both Fan and Stag, especially because Stag kind of didn't act like himself. I don't think it was a total failure since Fan still did have fun. And while it was awkward, normally when you're that close to someone and it's your first date, it can tend to be awkward, but I think future dates, hopefully we will get future dates with them, won't be as awkward. And that was like the first half of the episode. Also, Fan did have fun on the date. So, realistically, a second set date should go better, hopefully. But the second half of this episode, our Frieren group literally just added the Northern Plateau checkpoint. And basically, as soon as you arrive, there's so many creatures that they had to fight or run away from. They met like a small village who wanted their help in defeating this demon because it was causing more havoc of suppliers who weren't getting through. So they managed to defeat that creature as well. So this episode, they're just in the Northern Plateau. I wonder how long they will stay in the Northern Plateau. I don't know. Also, we don't know how big the Northern region of Frieren is. So we know that Silver had a character, I forgot his name, but he was in the first episode of the season and he was in the tournament. You guys know who I'm talking about. We know he lives in this area and he has to fight a bunch of teammates. He keeps asking for Stark to join him. So we're probably going to see him again. I'm wondering if this Northern Plateau thing would take us to the rest of the season, or if it's gonna just be a few episodes. Either way, I'm excited to just explore the Northern Plateau and see where the Avengers takes us. So with that being said, let's get started on episode 5 of Frieren. Frieren has very good world built in. What who is this guy? Is he a dwarf?
随分変わっとるな。酒好きの兄ちゃんは優秀じゃないのか。ファイターなら死んだよ。大王将だった。
Damn, that sucks to hear.
そうか。人は広く強かったか。皇帝主、ボースハフトの所在が分かった。
Well, Fan can drink. He's basically his daughter.
が使えるだろう。
ボースハフトと魔法に何の関係があるの？
それがわかる。
I don't assume this guy is a dwarf and not just a small human.
これは行動ですか？
I actually can't tell.
一人で掘ったんだ。ドワーフといえば甲府を思い浮かべる。
Yep, I was correct. He was a dwarf. It's the beard that's how you can tell. All dwarves have cool beard.
だからね、断ったんだ。ファイターを引き離すのが大変だったよ。お酒を探すのに工夫ですね。ベースハフトが最上の名士であることを称える秘伝です。
I want to could Frieren read this if it's Agent Alfred's.
ジョーちゃんは博識だな。その年でこうエルフのが読めるとは。
小さい頃、 フリーレン様に叩き込まれたので、魔導書の半分はこうエルフ語なんだから読めなきゃ話にならない。
Okay, so see, both of these two can read this.
やっぱりメリアルド。無理だね。
What? You could?
解除に時間がかかるんだよ。
So
あの
do
子た
that.
ちそれを嫌がる。
その分報酬を出す。
魔導書。
金だ。来費
Yeah, that's not gonna work, Bo.
話にならないね。
頼むフリーレン。ボースハフトを飲むのはわしの夢なんだ。200年以上も探してきたんだ。
嫌だ。
How long would it take, though? You should ask how long it would
だっ
take.
ていいんじゃないですか。
If it's like a week, you might as well do it.
なんだよ気持ち悪い。いつもは反対するくせに。フリーレン様、金貨20枚ですよ。余裕です。
大金だぜ。しばらく忘れ
それに3ヶ月はかかる。
Oh, okay,
短いじゃない
probably
ですか。
3 months is.
お受けします。
どうなっても知らないよ。
3 months is a long time.
ロースハフトはね、美味しくないんだ。人生をかけるほど価値があるものじゃない。
But at least it'd be a good experience.
エルフの中にはね、とんでもない暇つぶしをするやつもいるんだよ。ねえフリーレン、人生をかけて探したものは何の価値もないゴミだったかということを想像できる。
That would suck.
全然。それって何の話？私の話。遠い昔の。やっぱりまずいわね。この前に暇つぶしに碑文を彫ったの。ボースハフトは最上の名手であるって。
So you
それ
just.
は何の意味？
Yeah, why? I wanna know.
意味なんて何もないわ。
That's a nice bit of animation.
を探すのを断ったんですか。
ファイターってお酒好きでしょ？
当たり前です。
断言したぞこの七草コース。
This guy is a. I want more hider.
そうですね。笑い飛ばします。まずい酒なんでしょ。ならみんなで楽しまないと。
Not a bad motto.
飲んでみな。
やだよ。まずいんでしょ。
いいから飲みな。
But are they? And is there like an age rating in the Frieren universe, or the when you can drink? Because isn't Stark only like 16?
本当にまずいな。これだけあるんだ。町のやつらも道連れだ。楽しく飲むに限るな。
Bo is still drinking the bad drink.
少なくとも八重屋の時はこれが主食だよ。
What happened to the 20 gold coins you got?
まあでもあと半日も歩けばまともな食事ができるかな。
一級魔法使いのフェルン様ですね。
I still go believe Frieren isn't a first class mage.
そちらは
A bounty?
紹介長のノレムです。勇者一行の魔法使いフリーレン様。80年前の借金、耳を揃えて返していただきましょうか。
フリーレン様。
先々代はそこら辺りが甘かったようですが、私はそうはいきません。
Frieren, just kick his ass and move on.
シュトラール金貨が3枚、大費金貨が20枚。
この丸の級には世話になったからね。釣りはいらないよ。
This probably doesn't even cover your debt.
うん。 全く足りませんな。
王さんが
なあ
行くことになっちゃった。私の旅もここで終わりだね。
Just kick his ass.
何を言っているんですか、フリーレン様。というか、
These guys are gonna be like fun guys. Frieren, just kick them up. Frieren, you're stronger than them.
どうすんだ。
Doesn't he get like a discount for like literally killing the demon lord?
王さんってあまり好きじゃない。
If she gets a job done quick, maybe she can maybe only be there in like a week. Be there for a week. What the hell spell is this? What is... She's in space. Was that like a locate
まっ
object?
すぐだね。
確かですね。
私を誰だと思っているの。
よしやるぞ。掘りするぞ。
So if
まさかその
this
こんな
didn't
数字を
seem...
食らうとは思ってなかったよ。
Yeah, you seem like you're going against your grandfather here.
ってことは何か考えがあってのことかな。
武装大将と軍3割を失いました。
So why would you... She's probably gonna help out
ノルム商会が
in the fight. Why would you force her to be a miner?
しかし我々は商会です。それを見つけるのも容易なはずです。
So basically, this you are just using her
そ
to
の紙切れ
get
が私
to
の言うことを聞かせ
the
ようと
dresser faster.
流通網が完全に崩壊すれば多くの人が飢えて死にます。どうか北部高原の民をお救いください。フリーレン様。
See, if you had said this fast, I would have liked you.
それに
If
我
you...
々を助ければ
I don't like that you forced her into this and then explained it.
したたかなところはノルム教と変わらないね。まったく。
How long have they been waiting
出発しよ
for?
うか。
分かった。どう助けるか話し合っていたんだぞ。
Go be more than a
今夜
week.
は鉱山を襲撃する予定でした。もう血の気が多いんだから。
Yeah, the snow and good scenes. This episode was a fine episode. We got to see more of the Northern Plateau. The first half was literally finding a drink. Got the Bafu? Oh, it started with a B. Let me just... The bow shaft. So basically, the drink is called the bow shaft. And basically, the first half of the episode was them mining and finding it. And they stayed in this town for 3 months just to have a drink of the bow shaft. Even though Frieren knew that that drink was terrible, as she met the person who actually created it, and the person who created it said the drink was trash. So, but it was basically just saying that, like, even if something is bad, like a bad drink, is better, it will be good with like a company, and that basically what Haida said. like, if the drink was terrible, I would just laugh about it with the friends I drank it with. And that's literally why she made Fan, Stark, and this dwarven guy all drink, so it's a sense of it's basically a sense of like friendship. The second half of this episode, Frieren was thrown into like the mines to start working off her debt, which honestly, she could have got out any times, but she wanted to pay back their grandfather's debt anyway. However, I just feel like if he had just been honest with her and say, the northern thing is in danger because of all the demons and how many people were losing, we need to fight the silver, I think she would have done it anyway. So I don't know why he arrested her and forced her to do it, and then afterward explained what was the real reason. Because that's bad of the bad. I don't like the guy for like not explaining that fast. If he had explained it fast, I'd be like, okay, no, this is a fair deal, right? Help them out because their grandfather literally helped the party of heroes with money. But yeah, but I don't know how long she was there for, because it was like Fan and Stark wanted to break her out, so it had to be more than one day. But like, I feel like it would be a month, because I feel like they would have broken her out earlier. So I assume it took maybe a week, but we don't really know the exact time. However, the second half of this episode, it did go from 29 years after Himmel's death to 30 years after Himmel's death. So another sort of year has passed. But yeah, also, I kind of want to know what spell she used to fight the silver. I don't know if that was meant to be like a locate object spell, or what is it called? Find the path, something like that. It's like you find the best path to a location. But like, yeah, I prefer the first half of this episode to the second, just because I feel like the first half, also we got to see like a lot of good moments with Haida, who honestly I wish we got to see more of in the show. But with that being said, I'm looking forward to next episode. I'll see you all next week.